Hello classmates, my name is Cassandra and today I'm going to inform you about the technologies for renewable energy and also go into detail on their development and effects. Just imagine yourself being in the middle of a huge field with tall wind turbines and their blades twirling artfully all around you, with the beautiful sunset in the background. You don't have to imagine this since it is a real-life scenario from our modern world and not a scene from a science fiction film. These turbines and other renewable energy technologies are changing the direction of our future and the scenery around us for the better. With the development of renewable energy technology, it is now possible to provide for the world's increasing energy needs sustainably and with minimal negative environmental impact. I'll walk you through the interesting history of renewable energy nowadays, as well as the newest advances that are reshaping the present day and the decades to come. We will examine how renewable energy technologies have evolved historically, the present condition of wind, solar, and other renewable energy sources right now, significant breakthroughs in these fields, the significant effects that these innovations have had on the economic system and environment, and finally the possibilities as well as obstacles awaiting us up the road. You'll have a better knowledge of how renewable energy is essential to an environmentally friendly future for our world at the end of this presentation. Rather than merely being a trendy thing to do, since ancient times, renewable energy has been utilized, progressing from basic water wheels and windmills to contemporary technologies. Wheat was ground and water was pumped by ancient civilizations using windmills and water mills. A time frame illustrating the development of windmills into contemporary wind turbines. The structures of the Greeks and Romans were heated by solar radiation. This charts contrasting modern solar panels with those from the beginning of time. Contemporary renewable energy technologies like solar and wind power are considerably most cost-effective and reliable. Modern solar panels are cheaper as well as more effective than those of the past. From 15% in the past, silicone solar cells today have an efficiency of over 20%. Larger, more modern turbines and offshore wind farms have higher efficiency. Hornsea is the largest offshore wind farm in the United Kingdom. Hydropower is the primary renewable energy source used to produce electricity. Both the economy and the environment are benefited by renewable energy. Greenhouse gas emissions are decreased by renewable energy as opposed to fossil fuels. In 2020, we saw the avoidance of over 3 billion tons of CO2 emissions because of wind and solar electricity. Globally, the renewable energy industry has produced many thousands of employment opportunities. The solar industry is creating more jobs than the fossil fuel sector. The study, wind energy capacity grew by 93 globally in 2020, reaching a total of 743. This quote was published by the Global Wind Energy Council. This increase highlights how crucial wind power is becoming to global energy strategy due to developments in technology and regulations that encourage it. The passage is taken from the 2021 report of the Global Wind Energy Council. It draws attention to the notable increase in wind energy capacity worldwide in 2020. The discussion gives background information on how this growth may affect the worldwide implementation of renewable energy sources. Hydropower remains the largest source of renewable electricity globally, providing over 16% of the world's electricity, according to the International Energy Agency. This quote emphasizes how important a position it plays in the environment of renewable energy, providing steady and dependable carbon-free production of electricity. The passage is taken from a 2020 International Energy Agency research. It highlights how important hydropower is as a primary source of renewable electricity production worldwide. In contrast to fossil fuel-based energy, the argument emphasizes the positive environmental impacts and dependability of hydropower. The cost of solar energy has dropped by more than 70% over the last decade, making it one of the most affordable sources of electricity. This was a quote according to the Solar Energy Industries Association. The broad adoption of solar energy, which is now affordable for more homes and companies, is largely due to this notable cost drop. The passage comes from a 2021 report published by Solar Energy Industries Association. It draws attention to the significant drop in solar energy costs over the previous 10 years. The justification highlights how this cost-cutting measure will affect solar energy's uptake and affordability. A study published in 2019 by the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change stated that in 2018, renewable energy sources accounted for 26.2% of global electricity in this generation, with significant contributions from wind and solar power. This demonstrates how global climate change laws and technological breakthroughs are driving a greater dependence on renewable energy sources to supply the world's electrical demands. The passage is from a 2019 report published by the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. It highlights the sizable portion of electricity produced worldwide in 2018 that came from renewable energy sources. The significance of this development is discussed about technical advancements and climate policies in this discussion. From their inception as windmills and water wheels to their current state of development as efficient solar panels and wind turbines, renewable energy technologies have gone a long way. These days, hydropower, solar electricity, and wind power are more sophisticated and economical, and they significantly improve the environment by lowering greenhouse gas emissions. Millions of jobs are created by this technology, which benefits the economy as well. In the future, advances in technology and laws that encourage them will propel the expansion and integration of renewable energy sources, guaranteeing an environmentally friendly future. We can gain insight into renewable energy's crucial function in mitigating climate change and ensuring a cleaner, more sustainable environment for the generations to come by, knowing its history, present status, and influence. To realize this objective, let us encourage and endorse renewable energy efforts.